Leach and I'm the Mindset Coach for Salmon & Co Trading. Welcome to Mindset Mondays. We're going to talk today briefly about stress. Everyone seems to be stressed these days, so we thought we'd open up this quick chat now about stress and how it affects people. Well, the problem with stress is it's the way you react and respond to daily life situations. It's been in our system for hundreds of thousands of years. It's the amygdala that triggers this, and when we get stressed, the amygdala releases cortisol into the body, floods the body with cortisol and other chemicals in preparation for fight or flight, to either deal with the aggressive situation or to run away, which was fine in the old days when Neanderthal man was being stalked by a tiger. That was appropriate, but the amygdala hasn't updated for hundreds of thousands of years, and it's still being triggered. And when the amygdala causes the body to go into this fight or flight, the heart rate increases, blood pressure increases to get blood to go to the legs and the arms of the body in preparation for fighting or running away. But this elevated level of chemical in the body starts to cause a problem, because the parasympathetic nervous system is the part that deals with the body healing, and the sympathetic nervous system is that part of the body that deals with stress. And these are two switches. You can only have one on at one time or the other. So when we're stressed, the sympathetic nervous system is operated, and that stops the body from healing. So the more stressed we are, the more our body starts to suffer with headaches, with heart problems, heart attacks, and a whole deluge of problems on a physical and mental level. So stress is okay in small amounts. It's what keeps us alive and buzzing. It's like being on a roller coaster ride. We feel alive and full of energy, but it's not good because the amygdala hasn't been updated to our modern way of living. And we get stressed. Apparently everything is stressful now. Going to work is stressful, especially when the trains aren't running. Stress at work, the office, the manager, everything seems to be stressful. Going on holiday is stressful, moving house is stressful, getting married is stressful. So what is stress? Well, it's the way we internally process an external stimulus. It's usually something that we can't handle. And because we can't handle it, it triggers the amygdala, and we get this fight or flight scenario, and we want to get away from the situation. So what can we do? Well, let's look at the stressors first. If it's a work environment, it could be a colleague, it could be the boss, it could be the actual environment itself, and you'd have to deal with that, go through the managers and the human resources, that type of thing. If it's a partner, it's a family member, something of that nature, you have to deal with it, because you're going to be in each other's space all the time, and if you don't talk about it, then you're going to get stressed out, and then it gets blown out of all proportion. So what is it that we can do? Well, there are several ways of dealing with it. Some of the simple ways are people having a cigarette at work or lunchtime, people having a drink in the evening to calm themselves down, or you go to the doctor and get a prescription drug, or even a social drug. But those are only short-term measures. They only deal with it short-term. You really need to look at your own physiology and how you process stress, because we don't have tigers running around now, but any worried thought or angry thought or fearful thought, people looking at you in strange ways will trigger the amygdala, and that's ongoing, and we need to reset it. We're human beings. The human aspect is our physiology. We can walk around, but the being side of our body is to be silent, to actually shut the mind down. And when you silence the mind, then you reset the amygdala, and that allows the parasympathetic nervous system to start to heal the body. When we are stressed, certain aspects of our body shut down, some of the processes. Our digestion stops, our immune system stops, and our reproduction stops. Obviously those things aren't important when you're fighting a problem with some stressor. So in order to reset that, we need to silence the mind. So how do we do that? How do we go about that? Well, simple ways could be breathing deeply for 5 minutes. Just take really deep breaths, expanding your stomach, your diaphragm as you do so. Really, really deep breathing. And that slows down the heart and that calms the body down. Being present in the moment with whatever you are doing. If you're walking, then feel your feet on the ground. Feel the walk. Feel the air on your face. Notice things around you, outside as opposed to internal. If you're eating, focus on the taste of the food, what it tastes like, and things like that. You can go to meditation classes. Meditate. Silence the mind. Again, that will help to reset and calm the body down. Reach out to your social network and talk to people, talk to your friends, and don't just tell people. Go out and actually sit down and talk to people about your problems, even your family members. Get everybody you can on your side to help you with it, because stress is not something you should bear yourself. You need to talk about this. You could lay down and tune into your body. Notice where you feel the stress. If you feel stress in your abdomen or in your chest, focus on it. And imagine breathing through that particular part of your body, through your organ. That in itself will help to relax the body and reset that amygdala and get rid of the stress. If you're in a position to laugh out loud, then go and do so. Go out with some friends and laugh, or put a video on that's funny and really let yourself laugh. When you laugh, you change the chemistry of your brain. You get that feel-good factor, and you find that stress is the last thing on your mind. Or you could play music. You could play soft, soothing music, or you can really get in some heavy music and start singing along with it. Again, you're changing your focus away from your internal body, and externally you're starting to relax. You can go to yoga classes. Yoga, the focus of yoga, and actually get into the positions of yoga will help you to relax and release any tension and stress that you have on the body. And the more you do that, the more comfortable you'll feel doing that. Or simply, you could go for a walk. Go for a walk around the block, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. But don't just walk slowly. Really walk fast at a brisk pace. The faster you walk, you probably get out of breath, and your focus of attention again goes away from your internal focusing on the body. And it's good to get out, get some fresh air, change the scenery, and enjoy yourself. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Those are just some of the simple ways that you can help to get rid of stress. I hope you enjoyed that. Speak to you again next Monday. Bye for now.